getting into this episode of GH. Here it is, Valentine's Day. Where the fuck the couples at? Where are the couples? Like, I don't see nobody giving nobody no card, no candy, and no flowers. Why Mac and Felicia not celebrating? They married. Why he not giving her no card? You know, like what the hell? Jordan and Isaiah should be out having dinner. You know, even though they not an exclusive couple or nothing like that, but still, like we're couples. Like that's weird. Like that is just odd. And you know what? Where is TJ? Like, where's TJ at? Because it does seem like they're Kim testing Molly and Cody and trying to mix them up. So why we can't see TJ moving on with somebody or getting Kim tested with somebody? It's dumb. It's like, come on now. Bring some TJ on. Hell, it's Black History Month. Where he at? Speaking of Molly, Cody is continuously pissing me off at this point. Like, how he sitting here complaining about them being trapped on the roof? Oh, all because you had to get some papers. First of all, dumbass, who told you to chase her up all through the hospital? Chase her up to the roof. Who told you to do that, stupid? You did that. She didn't tell you to do it, dumb. She was trying to get away from your ass. Like, she told you that y'all were good. You apologized. She accepted. You should have moved on. You got yourself stuck up there because you want to be ignorant and hard-headed. That's on you. That's completely on you, Cody. Dummy. I can't blame Molly for, wanting to see Christina. I mean, not Christina, but wanting to see Sam's autopsy and stuff like that, because, hell, she's an ADA. Why not look through it? Maybe there's something in there that could help you. You never know. Like, Cody just sounds stupid. Oh, what can you do that the cops and others can't do? It's called, it's fresh eyes, stupid. You ain't never see cold case files or something when people look through a old case or look through a case file and see something that somebody missed? It happens all the time. I mean, that's what she could have done. You never know. Might be something in there that could help. That maybe somebody overlooked. Who knows? But him throwing his pants over the fucking roof, that was funny. Now, that was hilarious. Like, Molly was looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? He was like, I got on Long Johns. That part was funny. But I'm ready for Matt to come collect his son and have a chit chat with him because his son need to get his life. Like, he really do. He need to get his life under control. So anyway, moving on from that. Alexis is really asking for too much. Like, she really is. I love that moment where she asked Jason, did he want Cyrus dead? And he was like, yeah. Like, he didn't say it, but, like, his facial expression pretty much was like, confirming he do. And Alexis was like, I do too. And I was like, oh, there go Natasha. That wasn't even Alexis talking to him in that moment. That shit was Natasha right there. That's that Natasha Cassadine coming out. But then she snapped back into Alexis. I said, Jason basically told her, killing somebody is not you. She said, no, that's you. That's what you do. I'm like, ma'am, don't sit here and judge Jason like you ain't got bodies on you. Because yes, Jason have taken some people out. So has Alexis. Even if some of it was by accident, you still killed some people, Alexis. Don't try to sit here and act like you ain't got bodies. Probably got more bodies on you than a fucking Chinese cemetery. Don't try to act like you don't, because you do. But she was asking for too much from him. Talking about, as much as we, want to take his ass out, we can't do that to Danny because then he gonna feel responsible for that. And we gotta do what Sam want, and we gotta let the PCPD handle this. I'm getting sick of this. If Jason and Sonny are gonna continue to be in the mob, they need to fucking act like mobsters. The mob don't just sit back and let the cops handle some shit. You know what I'm saying? The love of his life was killed. The mother of his son was killed. And he has a hunch on who did it, even if he ain't got the proof. He got, Cyrus is obviously a reliable candidate. Take his ass out. That's what mob bosses do. That's what hitmen do. They take bitches out. They don't sit here and let the cops handle nothing. They handle. That's what they do. So I just hate that they're allowing this foolery, because I feel like they're watering down the mob on this show, and that's not a good look. Certain storylines you could kind of water them down depending, but shit like this, no. Because for the last few years, you've had people, minor people, testing Sonny and Jason's gangster, like just talking to them any kind of way. Like a clown like Cody talking shit to Jason, telling him he need to step up, calling him all type of names and all. Jason would have been annihilated, that bastard. Like, you don't let no fool like that talk. Please, in the mob? Hell no. Hell no. If you gonna have a mob on this show, you need to let them be the mob. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last name Corinthos and Morgan should strike fear in these bitches. Like, I'm just saying. Are you gonna let people walk around talking to them crazy and asking them to let the cops handle shit? No. No. If I was Jason, I would respectfully decline. Nope. I'd be like, nope, the moment I get up out of here, his ass is grass. Like, Alexis is doing too damn much. Like, you asking way too much now. I'm glad she acknowledged, though, that she judged Jason for all these years, because she sure enough have. That lady judged Jason every day of his life. Every day. Just because he a criminal. Like, she ain't got bodies. Oh, please. So anyway, moving on from that. I'm glad Ava stuck to her guns. Like, I'm glad Ava didn't back down from Sonny, because this fool talking about, oh, let's go back to our original agreement of shared custody. I'm glad Ava said hell no. Because let's be for real, the last time they had shared custody, Sonny bulldozed that shit every chance he got. He tried to bully her every chance he got. And he was not abiding by that agreement that they once had. So no. I'm glad she said no, because I agree with Rick. Take his ass to court and get full custody. At that point, I agree with Rick, but I like how Ava handled it, because Ava was trying to be mature. You know, she was trying to be mature and be the bigger person, so she was like, nah, we're going to do 50-50, because Sonny sitting there talking about, oh, how about 60-40? Do this look like a trade-off of stock in a company? 60-40, this is a child. No, you're not doing 60-40. No. See, that's the problem with Sonny. He want to have control. That's his issue. And I'm glad Ava didn't give him that satisfaction, thinking he was going to get control and he was going to get his way. Ava said, nope, 50-50 or we go to court. And I'm glad, Sonny buckled down and was like, all right, fine, 50-50. And you know what? If I was Rick, I would look at them custody papers and I'll make sure that shit is ironclad. Sonny can't pull no mess. He can't deny Ava nothing. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they, getting it in writing. But I would make sure it's ironclad. That Sonny can't pull no stunts, no tricks, no nothing. Because that's what he good for and that's what he does. And hopefully now with this, once this agreement is signed and, notarized and it's official, hopefully her and, Rick could be out in the open with their situation. Hopefully. Because now he wouldn't be representing her anymore. So hopefully they could, become a couple in the town, become the it couple. Hopefully. Christina was getting on my nerves per usual. When Sonny told her about the new custody agreement, she was pissing me off. She really fixed her mouth to say Ava was a bad mother. So you mean to tell me Ava's a bad mother, but she think her father is a good father? Sonny ain't no better than Ava as a parent. I'm sorry, but he's not. And in some instances, he probably a bit worse. In some instances. Don't get me wrong, Ava, she ain't no parent of the year either, but it's quite clear that both of them do love their daughter. That's quite clear. That's evident. You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and just say, oh, Ava's a bad mom. Oh, I can't believe you agreed to this. Like, Christina, mind your business. Like, if she want to keep going after Ava, that's a slippery slope. She need to let that go. She really do. Because Ava's not the one to play with. Because I'm telling you now, Ava might be acting mature and trying to, go the peaceful route. But if Christina keep pushing, I have a feeling, because we all know how Ava could get down sometimes. I got a feeling that she gonna wake up that true bitch in Ava. So she might want to go sit down. Don't wake the dog. You let sleeping dogs lie. Don't wake it. I'm just saying. Do not do it. Christina want to keep acting buck with Ava. At some point, Ava gonna buck back. And it ain't gonna be pretty. They'll sit down somewhere. So moving on from that. Lulu, going to see Christina, trying to get some clarity about Dante and Sam and whatnot. I'm over it. I really am. Like, her asking questions about their relationship and stuff. I'm just like, why do you want to know that? What does it matter? Like, how they got together, how they became a couple, what happened in a relationship and all that. It really don't matter at this point. Like, stop asking about it. Stop wanting to talk about it. This is dumb. Let it go. I ain't mad at BLQ for being pissed at Lulu for being late. Like, here y'all got a major meeting and you sitting over here being late because you want to run around the town burning up toast and asking about your ex and his relationship. You need to get your ass to this meeting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even mad about that. The one thing I didn't like though was that BLQ and Lucy was getting on Lulu's ass because of her attitude or the way she was with Sidwell or whatever, because they felt like, oh, we just missed out on a major deal with him and stuff. But I got annoyed by that because I totally agreed with Maxie. We need to do our homework on Sidwell before we get into bed with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, before we get into business with him, find out about him first. Because mind you, Sonny's already an investor in the company. That's already under the company, or is under scrutiny just with Sonny's name attached, you know, with him being a part of it. You need to find out about this Sidwell dude first. So I totally agree with Maxie. This is why Maxie should be the final say and why she should be running her own company. Because Maxie got good business sense. You know what I'm saying? You don't just do business with somebody that you don't know nothing about. Do your homework on them. You know? Lucas ass was just sitting here giving up all the tea when he was treating Sidwell for a tick. That man got bit by a tick. Just giving him all the tea. Like, oh, I used to live in that house when I was a kid and stuff. My mom used to be married to a Cassadine. And, oh, my aunt is Ava Jerome. Like, you just giving this man all this information. Don't get me wrong, he probably could Google some of that shit. But I'm like, you ain't got to volunteer it now. And I'm glad Isaiah put him on notice and let him know, like, yo, you need to steer clear of Sidwell. He not a good dude. Like, good. Put his little ass on notice, because Lucas need to stop, you know, doing all of this. Shut that mouth. Just, you know, zip it up. Be quiet. I'm not surprised that Sidwell and Natalia used to be married. I am so not surprised, because I even mentioned that before, that they probably was going to do that because it makes sense to make her, you know, a part of Sidwell's orbit or whatever. To keep her in the show, that just makes sense. Because if she was not attached to Sidwell or anybody, it's like, what are y'all keeping her for? So it's like, duh. Like, that's the only right thing to do. You know, because now, you know, you got her in the mix now. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some commotion between her and Sonny when he find out about her used to be married to Sidwell. It's going to be some shit. You know? That's how you do some drama. And hopefully the payoff is going to be good on this. I hope so. Because I'm really intrigued about, you know, her marriage to Sidwell, how that came about and, you know, what happened with that. No wonder she not afraid to be around Sonny and stuff in his little lifestyle. Because, hell, look at who she was married to. That's why she not so, you know, against it. And she not running for the hills. Shit, she like that little crazy shit. That's probably, the mob and the violence and all that, that's probably like a little kink for her ass. It probably is. So anyway, moving on from that. I like that whole scene with Elaine and Mavis the dog and Sasha. That whole shit had me laughing. This chick is over here in the neck brace. I'm like, girl, go sit down somewhere. But it was a smart play on Sasha's part, though. That was smart. You know what I mean? Like, let that dog off the leash, because now, you know, Elaine opened up to Sasha about who she really was and, you know, what she was trying to do. The only thing she didn't tell her was who hired her. You know, the fact that she was hired to get some dirt on her ass. So I like it. I was like, go ahead. Sasha might be a little PI yet. You know, Sasha might need to go into law enforcement or something, some type of other career, because she actually smart. Not that I ever doubted that she was smart, but, you know, that was a smart play. Take that dog off the leash. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Peace.